Hey guys, I am Varsha and welcome back to my channel and hope you all are doing great. And in today's video, I am going to discuss how you can apply for a child visa for UK. And I have already made lots of videos on different types of visa. I will put the links in the description box. You can watch them from there. So in today's video, I am going to discuss how you can apply for a child visa, what are the documents required, and we will go each step in the filling up the application form. So let's assume any of the parent got the skilled worker or any other worker visa here in UK and you are also planning to bring your child here to join you. So for this you need to apply for a child visa, and the process for applying the child visa is very simple and straightforward. So let's begin the process how you can apply for a child visa. So first of all, we will need to discuss what are the documents you require. So let's get started with the documents. So guys, the first document is obviously the passport of your child, and the second document, but that is very important document, is the birth certificate of your child. The birth certificate is the most important document before you apply for the child visa. And the third document is the consent form. A consent form is basically an agreement form that is signed by both the parents, showing that both the parents are agree for the UK child visa. So guys, for the consent form there are different templates available in the internet. You can download them from there, and I will also put the links of the templates in the description box. You can also use them. So next document is the TB certificate of your child. This is basically the journal report generated by the or given by the doctor on the basis of journal checkup of your child. So next document is, and the last important document, is the bank statement. Obviously your child does not have bank statement, so any of the parent can give the bank statement for the proof that you can support your child here in UK. So guys, these are the documents and the most important documents required for applying the child visa. So now let's get started with the costing. So guys, let's talk about the costing. What cost you will have to pay for applying the child visa. First cost is the application fee cost. So guys, application fees is £450 and the IHS fees is £470 per year. So if you are applying for 3-year visa, the total cost is around £1860. So guys, that's all for the documents and the costing. Now let's move on to filling up the application form.
So in order to apply for the child dependent visa, I'll put the link into the description and you can open this link in any browser, and then this page will show you all the information you need to know, like documents, costing and everything. And then once you scroll down, you will see here as apply online as your partner or apply online as your child. So we are going to apply for the child dependent visa, so I'll click on this option. Now it's asking me where you are planning to live, so we are planning to live in England, so we'll select this option. Do you have a current EU EA? No, so we don't have that passport, so click no. Now it's asking me which visa type I need. So previously we covered partner dependent visa, but this time we are applying for our child dependent visa. So I'll select this option and then click next. Now here it's asking me a country for the biometric, so I'll simply select India. Next. And then it's now asking if the VFS is available in my area, in my location, like in my city or something. So I've checked that, and then I'll select I have identified and click next. Now again it's showing me all the information I need to know before applying for the dependent child visa. So you can read all this information and then click on apply now. Okay, now here it's asking for an email address. So as a parent, you can give your email address on behalf of your child, but if you want, you can also create any any email address for your child as well. So as of now, for this video purpose, I'm just going to use any test email address, so test@gmail.com, and then you can type in any password. So for example, I'll just type any random password and then save and continue. So now it's asking for the name of the person who already has the visa, skilled worker visa. So this is the person basically who has the certificate of sponsorship and everything. So here we need to enter the name of any of the parent, I mean the parent which has the skilled worker visa. So I'll just type in any random name. So for example, Rahul Singh. Now it's asking the nationality and the date of birth. So we'll select India and then we'll type in any date. And now it's asking for the passport detail. So yes, we have the passport details and we will type in the passport. So for example, and then save and continue. Traveling to the UK. When are you traveling to the UK? So in our case, we will be traveling together. So I'll select we are traveling together, but you can select any appropriate answer. So it's asking for the current UK immigration status. So yes, we have got the visa, so we will select the appropriate visa, and then it's asking if you have any of these details. So we have the GWF number. So GWF number is basically the application number, so we'll select that and type in the GWF number and then save and continue. Now application status. So yes, we have received our skilled worker visa, so that's fine. Yes, and save and continue. Sponsor license number. So here you have to type in the license number which is basically present on the certificate of sponsorship. So save and continue. Health and care visa, no, we are not eligible, so save and continue. Yes, so our job is in the shortage occupation, so we'll say yes, save and continue. Do you have the certificate of sponsorship reference? Yes, we have that, and we will type the certificate of sponsorship and then save and continue. Length of the so this is the length of the visa, so we are applying for 3 year. If you're applying for 5 year, you can select this option. Now sponsor certificate maintenance. So yes, so in our case the sponsor is certifying maintenance, so this is clearly mentioned in your certificate of sponsorship. You can refer that. So I'll select yes, save and continue. Now it will show you all the information we have filled in. You can go through, you can change them. So these details are basically the details of this the person or the parent which has the job, which has the skilled worker visa. Now we'll click on the continue and then it will ask us the details of the child. So it's asking contacting you by email. This is yes, you. And then additional email, no, we don't have that. Telephone number, so we can type in any telephone number. I mean obviously the child will not have the telephone, but you can use your telephone number, like the parents telephone number, but for now I'll just mention any random number for use outside of the UK. And this is mobile telephone. Save and continue. Any other telephone number? No. Contacting you by yes, I can be contacted. Your name. Now here we have to enter the name of the child. So this is the name of the child, not the name of the parent. So we'll simply set name as, and then the family name. So for example, Singh, and then save and continue. Any other names? No. Your relationship status, so male and obviously not married. Save and continue. Your address, so this is the address. You have to enter the full address here. About this property, so it's asking how long you have lived at this particular address. So we have obviously lived like around 5 years, so I'll simply 5 year. And then now it's asking whether you own it, rent it, or other. So I mean obviously this is as a behalf of child, so we'll select other, and then from here you can type in your thing that my father owns in or my mother owns in, so owns it. Now here you have to enter the passport details of your child. So I'll just simply select passport details, issuing authority, issue date. So let me just type in any random details, and then expiry date, and then save and continue. Identity card, do you have a valid national identity card? So if you're from India, you can use your Aadhaar card as a national identity card. So we'll use that. Issuing authority, you can type in Government of India or anything, and these details are optional, so we can leave them. Your nationality, country, date of birth. So here you have to type in the nationality of your child, country of birth, place of birth, so you can type the place of birth, date of birth, so let me just put in, for example, save and continue. Other nationalities, no. Relationship status, so I mean you can type in any relationship, I mean maybe daughter or brother or anything, so in my case it is father. Independent life, have you formed? No, so the child has not formed any independent life, so we'll select no. You plan travel information, so you can type in your planned travel information, so let's 2023, save and continue. English, and then save and continue. People financially dependent on you, so obviously there is no people financially dependent on the child, so we'll select no. Do you attend school or college? So in our case, our child has not attended any school or college, so we'll select no. So now here we have to enter the details of the parent. So we'll select with the mother and then we'll type in any details. So for example, I mean any name you can give, and then date of birth, country of nationality, yes, and then save and continue. Parent or legal guardian. Who is your parent or legal guardian? So I mean obviously you can select anyone, mother or father, that doesn't matter. Yes, so in our case we'll select the father as well. So both mother and the father have given the consent for the child visa. Save and continue. Now it's asking any other parent, so we'll select no. That's it. Parent responsibility for, so we'll select both the options. I mean both mother and the father has the responsibility. Save and continue. Family who live in the UK, so we do not have any family who live in the UK. Traveling as a part of organized group, no. Traveling with any other person, no. Where will you stay? So here you have to enter the address where you will be staying in the other places you will stay while in the UK, no. UK travel history, have you been to the, so no, the child has not been to the UK. Have you been issued UK visa? No. Have you been to these countries? So we have not been to these countries, so 0. World travel history, there is no world travel history, so select no, or whatever you have. Any other information if you want to add here, so you can type the information here and then click on save and continue. Now again it's showing us all the details of the answers, the questions and answers which we have filled in. You can change them if you want, but once you are satisfied here, you can simply click on continue. And then now it's asking us, now it's showing the page for the document. So obviously the mandatory document is the passport, and then other important document is the birth certificate and the letter of consent from your parents. So the letter of consent template I'll put in the description link, and you can follow that link to download the letter of consent, and you can modify it as per your requirement. And then obviously you also need the TB test, but because the child cannot have the TB test, so it's just a small certificate which the doctor signs to show that the child does not have any symptoms related to the TB. So now at this point click save and continue. Now it's asking for the declaration, and then obviously I'm not going to go beyond this particular point, otherwise it will complete the application form. But at this point you simply have to select and save and continue, and then you will have to pay the application fees and the IHS fees, and once those fees are paid, you will be redirected to the VFS Global website where you can take an appointment for your biometrics. So that's all for how you can fill up all the application.
So guys, that's all for the how you can apply for a child UK visa. Hope this video is very useful to you. If you like my videos, please like and share and subscribe my channel. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.